All right, hello and welcome. And in this session, as you can see, that we are going to learn about adjectives. Now, adjectives, as we know, are the words that quantify or qualify subjects. Like they tell us about the quality of something. Okay, so here we're talking about adjectives for food. So adjectives here we're talking about the quality of food and quality in terms of taste and texture. Like which words can you use to talk about taste and texture of food? Okay, so you will learn a lot many adjectives today. Be prepared, and we're gonna do it quick and in an easy way. Let's get started with this. The very first one is delicious. Now, delicious is a word that we use, I suppose, very often. And what does this mean? Anything that is good in taste is delicious. Anything. For example, the cake baked by my cousin was delicious. And you know what? We all love cake. Like people out there, I suppose everyone loves cakes. Okay, and I just specifically love the chocolate one, the dark chocolate one. Okay, so you can use it in any way. The delicious can be a delicious cake, a delicious dish, a delicious drink. Okay, it can be anything. So any food item that is good in taste, you can say it is delicious. Next one is bitter. Now, what is bitter? Is a thing that is bitter in taste, is it better? Can I ask you, can I say this? Okay, so bitter is something that has an unpleasant or sharp taste, which means bitter is a negative adjective. Any food item that has unpleasant or sharp taste would be bitter. Okay, let's take an example for this. I did not like the gravy as it was bitter in taste. Now, when I say it was bitter in taste, which means the gravy did not give me the pleasant taste or the taste that my tongue is used to, or the taste that I like. Okay, it is somewhere a taste that is not welcoming. Okay, an unpleasant and unwelcome taste. So let's say you eat mint leaves, or you take bay leaves, just like raw bay leaves or raw basil leaves, just like that. You might not like the taste. That could be bitter taste. That can be a sharp taste for you, an unpleasant taste. Okay, same goes here. I did not like the gravy as it was bitter in taste. Next one is dry. Now, do you know dry could be mostly bread items are dry. For instance, if you take bread, you take bun, these are all dry items. Okay, so dry has another word. Leaves that are dry are also known as parched leaves. Parched. Parched. Okay, dry leaves are known as parched leaves. Meaning of dry is no water or liquid. So dry has another word, that's parched. Okay, guys, and dry means a dish or food item that has no water or liquid content. That is why I said it can be mostly the bread items. An example that I have taken here for you is, my grandmother can't consume dry food items like bread. So my grandmother, let's just assume, okay, my grandmother has a problem in throat, let's say, okay, the throat is choked, or maybe she's got balls there. So she cannot consume dry food items. They need to be semi-liquid, they need to have water content, they need to be soft or soggy for her. Rather, they are dry and she cannot have it. Okay, so dry is having no water or liquid content. The next one we have for you today is moist. Now see, dry is just the opposite to moist. Dry is no water, no liquid. Moist is having water or slightly wet. Okay, something that's slightly wet, something that has water. Let's say dokla, right? Do you like dokla? Dokla is moist. Okay, it's moist. It has some sort of water content in it, so that would be taken as, or that would be considered moist. Okay, let's have an example. Oh, today I am after the cake. I love cake, and it's not that I have my birthday or is it's someone else's birthday. It's just that I've taken a lot many examples on cake. Don't mind. And if you wish to have a cake, please go ahead. You can go and have some. Okay. The cake served on my last birthday was nice and moist. The cake served on my birthday was nice and moist, which means it was slightly wet. It was just the way, the texture was just the way it should be. Okay, that is what moist is. Like slightly wet, not entirely wet. If it's entirely wet, it's of no use. The cake is of no use, right? It is slightly wet. That's moist. Let's move to the next one. The next one we have is spicy. Now, spicy, as you see, if I spices, spices. So, containing flavors from spices. So, spicy dish is any dish that gets the flavors of different spices. It can be chili powder. It can be your black pepper. It can be other salts. Okay, other spices. Okay, pink salt, rock salt. So flavors that come from spices, and if a dish contains those flavors, I would say strong flavors. Okay, that dish of food item would be spicy. Okay, for example, do you like spicy food? Okay, I can ask you guys, do you like spicy food? If you ask me, I like mild food. I would say not spicy, not simple or classic. I like somewhere in between, mild. Okay, mild spicy, I can say. Okay, not super spicy. Okay, so do you like spicy food? You can also tell us. Okay, the next one here is this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, and it's commonly used. Scrumptious. The pronunciation goes scrumptious. Now guys, what's scrumptious? See, when I say scrumptious, sort of expressions come, like some sort of feeling comes. Scrumptious means extremely good in taste. So if you say delicious, that is one level. If you say scrumptious, that's the next level. Something extremely good, outstanding in taste. Okay, that is scrumptious. For example, now again there's a bakery and there are cakes. So don't mind, but I have taken a lot of examples pertaining to cakes today. Okay, the bakery next to my house serves scrumptious cakes. So it serves, I would say, amazing, delicious cakes. Though I don't have any bakery next to my house, this is just an example. All right. So the bakery next to my house is scrumptious, like extremely delicious cakes. So when you put this word scrumptious in use, you will feel so good. You can sense that happiness when you talk about the food. Okay. The next word that we have is piping hot. This is a phrase. Piping hot is a phrase, and piping hot, if you see, you can sense what it means. It's too hot, very hot, too hot. That's piping hot. For example, to have the best taste of pizza, it should be served piping hot, and I believe it. I entirely believe in this statement. I guess you also, who love to have a chill or I would say a cold pizza, like that is hard, the base has got already crispy. I don't like it. We want pizza to be piping hot, only then it gives you the best taste. So piping hot is too hot. To have the best taste of a pizza, it should be served piping hot. Same goes for jalebis, right? So Indians have a lot of variety or choices to eat. Okay, after piping hot, next we have is aromatic. Aromatic is having a pleasant smell. So any dish that has good smell, okay, and it entices you. The smell only, the essence entices you, attracts you to, you want to eat it, you want to have that. That is aromatic. For example, the herbs used in the dish were aromatic. So the herbs usually have a pleasant smell. The essence they have, it's pleasant, it's positive, okay. Though they can be bitter in taste, as we discussed, but they have a pleasant smell, like mint, okay. So the herbs used in the dish were aromatic, like curry leaves, okay. They are bitter in taste, but they give you pleasant smell, that they're aromatic, okay. Then after aromatic, it's soggy. Now, soggy is again a common adjective nowadays for describing taste and texture in food. And soggy means unpleasantly wet and soft. Now, unpleasantly wet and soft, what do I mean is things that are not supposed to be wet and soft, they are wet and soft. Let's say you want to have a patty, okay? The patty has to be crunchy, it has to be crispy, okay? But instead, because it was kept outside, it attracted moisture, and now it is unpleasantly wet and soft. It should not be that way, it is soggy now, okay? The biscuits, if you keep it unopened, they become soggy. They are not supposed to be that way, they become soggy. The cookies get soggy. So soggy is the unpleasantly wet and soft. Example, I hate it when cereals go soggy. Exactly, if you see wheat, rice, if they get soggy, they give you unpleasant smell also, okay? The next one we have is gooey. Now what does gooey mean? If I give you an example, then gooey is, okay, for example, chocolates. Chocolates are gooey, like they're soft and sticky. So chocolates are gooey, okay? And do you like gooey dishes? Like it can be jellies, it can be, I cannot recall, but yeah, soft and sticky things. Chewing gum, okay, is gooey, okay? You take an example, Raghav's entire family relishes a gooey dessert. Okay, they relish means they enjoy eating. A gooey dessert. They like soft and sticky dessert. Maybe they like that. What is that soft and sticky in dessert? Some sort of sweet dish is there. I cannot, that's red in color with a lot of dry fruits in it. That is gooey, okay? Some sort of halwa, I suppose. I am unable to recall the name, but yeah. So even I like gooey desserts, gooey dishes. That's not a problem for me. Even I like it. The soft and sticky. People who like soft dishes, that's different. Sticky. Soft and sticky, both is gooey. Okay? The next one we have is crunchy. Now, crunchy is about a thing that is crisp, that gives you noise when you eat it. So firm and making a noise. Anything, let's say wafers that you eat, they are crunchy. Okay, Kit Kat is crunchy, it's firm and it makes noise. Kit Kat break banta hai, kind of, you heard that, right? You watched the advertisement. So the example I've taken is, I had a crunchy toast with poached eggs for breakfast today. Crunchy toast with poached eggs for breakfast today. Okay, so crunchy means it was crispy, it was crunch, it was firm, and when I ate, it made noise. Next one after crunchy is savory or savory. You can say savory, it's better. Now, savory is salty or spicy and not sweet. Now, please remember this. It can be salty or spicy, but not sweet. Okay? It should not be sweet. Any dish that's salty or spicy, but not sweet, happens to be savory. Now, she liked the savory and not the sweet pancakes. So the pancakes could be savory. They can have honey and other spices with them, so they get savory. But if it's about sweet pancakes, I don't like sweet pancakes. I like savory pancakes. That should either be salty or spicy. Okay. And these were the frames that we had. These are the adjectives that I had. So we would just quickly recall it. Savory, that is salty or spicy but not sweet. Then we have crunchy, that's firm, that makes noise. Then we have gooey, that is soft and sticky. And then we have soggy, that's unpleasantly wet and soft, like cereals, like other biscuits and cookies. Then we have aromatic, that means having a pleasant smell. Then we have piping hot, which meant too hot, something that's too hot. Then we have scrumptious, and scrumptious means extremely good in taste. Then we have spicy, spicy means containing flavors from spices. Then we have moist, which means having water, something that's slightly wet. Okay? Dry, no water or liquid content, just the opposite of moist. And then we have bitter, and as I said, it's an unpleasant or sharp taste. And at last we have delicious, that means good in taste. We started with delicious and we ended on crunchy, no savory. Okay, so these were a few adjectives for food that's taste and texture. I'll come up with more because we need to work on these words, casual vocabulary and advanced words, so that you get used to using these words and you get feel confident while stating or expressing yourself clearly. So till then, keep working on these vocabulary skills of yours. I will see you soon. Thank you so much and keep learning and keep growing, guys.